What's up, everybody? What's up, Rhett?
What's happening, man?
I don't know. Living the dream, trying to stay cool, bro. You know what I mean?
Yep. Hopefully everybody recovered from the beater car madness.
Oh man, that was fun. Oh, you missed you missed a good time, boy. I'm telling you, it was awesome.
It
Great
looked.
time. I didn't know I was driving. I wasn't planning on it. But
You thought you had a hired gun?
no, man, I wasn't planning on racing, and I was going to watch. I didn't take no trucking up. Me and the kids and Daddy went to watch. Patrick calls me. He says, "Hey, man, I got two cars I'm bringing. Get me in her. Gavin's gonna drive one, and you gonna drive the other." I said, "Do what?" He said, "You gonna drive the other one. I ain't driving it." But it worked out pretty good. He put me in a killer, man. I should have won the whole thing, but I blew a tire out.
Uh-oh.
But it was awesome. Something new, man. It was pretty daggone fun. I enjoyed the devil out of it.
Yeah, so if you just popped a tire, you didn't hurt it too bad. So it should be ready for
Uh,
next time, right?
I don't know. He might be done crushed it by now. I don't know.
Oh, I
I,
hope
s-
not.
I sent him a message. Hey, man, they're going to have another beater car race. You might need to hold on to that thing.
That's
It's
right. It
pretty
was
good
still
little
on.
beater car.
Yeah,
Little
they're gonna do
Honda,
that
man.
Friday night for a triple threat. We do flat
Yep.
track stuff and beater car race. That'll
That's
be
going to be
interesting.
interesting.
I will make
I
sure
think
to
he
have one there this time.
I think he learned some stuff. We all learned on some things we need to improve on it, but it was pretty safe. He wasn't going that fast, but there was some rubbing. As long as you stayed out front, ain't nobody hit you. But you got back in that bag, oh boy.
Yeah, deep in the pack. And we learned to stay in the car, right? Because
Yeah, yeah,
that was one of the rules. That was one of the only rules was stay in the car, wasn't it, BT?
yeah. I think that one fella said he saw them cars coming at him. Felt like 100 mile an hour head on. He had to go.
It was even worse out the car, though, I'm sure.
Yeah, he had to get off of there. He said it was pretty. It was interesting. He missed it though. We had some good races, some good.
So, how many heat races did they do, or how many total
They
beater car
ran.
races?
All right, let's see. They ran 2 heat races. They took the top 5 out of the first 2 races. All right. And then they ran a losers race. So if you didn't make the top 5 out of 2 heats, they ran another heat and they took the top 3 out of that and put them in the big race.
Oh,
And
that's
what
pretty cool.
luck and the lucky thing about it is I got him talked into it. So I might say I might have he went the first heat race. If you won the first heat race, you got on the inside. If you won the second heat race, you got on the outside. And they lined up 1, 2, 3, 4. How you finish? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I like that. So you're qualifying basically.
Yeah, basically you qualifying.
Yep.
And we did like a victory lap. We started off and then took off, and oh man, I had them, Red. I'm telling you, I had them. I had them. I led the whole race, son, but like it got down to like 4 laps, and I blew a tire, and I was still hanging on. And then they stopped the race to get debris off the track, a bump or something, and I couldn't
Oh,
ever
and then
make
you had
up.
to restart.
Yep, and I couldn't make up. And the thing about it, I was ahead of them, and when they stopped me, everybody pulled up. Chandler and all them pulled up beside me. And
Yeah.
old cat in the Dodge Durango, I can't Jeremiah or something. Oh, he put it on him. He was driving the wheels off that thing, son. That was
So, how many laps were these heats?
the first one was 5 laps or 3 to 5 laps, I believe. I think it was 3. And the second one was 10, but it felt like 20. The championship rate was 10 laps. So
10 laps. Yeah.
it was pretty fun, Bo. And the thing about it, I got in the car, Patrick give me the drive, Bo. As soon as I put the line, the damn fuel light came on.
Oh.
They ain't had no fuel. I run the whole night with no fuel on, no fuel light on.
That's what I'm talking about. You're saving weight, you know?
Yeah, man. What's up, Chopper? JB's watching. That was I thoroughly enjoyed that. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yep. You got JB in the house.
Hey, you see, Gavin said I would have lapped the field if I'd have been that Crown Vic, huh? And I think if we figured out some stuff on this beater car, if they run it like it, you do not want a rear wheel drive car.
Yeah, it just pushes around, huh?
It slides around the corners. That old Honda, that front wheel drive car, baby. Ooh, man. It dig in them curves, and they could catch me on the curves, but I'd walk the dog on that straightaway you're at.
So y'all hear this, right? It's supposed to be a $500 beater race, but we're already going. All right. Just make sure you get it front wheel drive or all wheel drive.
I was in a
There's
two wheel
already
drive.
certain cars that people want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
people like to win, man. I mean, they paid attention to that stuff. But
Oh
that was a
yeah,
$200 car I was running in. It was
yeah.
nice. The damn interior was nicer than the car I drive to work.
Dang.
What's up, Jeffrey, Mark, Joey? Y'all tune in, watching. What's going on? Commenting, sharing, like us there. We had some pretty good mud racing too. We was there to mud race.
Yep.
Track. The mud hole was a beast. The first hole you went through was sucking some of them up.
Yeah, I saw some of the what was it, B class? They had distance for first
Yep.
pass. I'm not sure. Did they change the track up some?
I
Is that
think
what
a
happened? Because it
couple of
looked like y'all did a horseshoe, right? I mean, paper
you
clip.
went. All right. You started from the Connex side, the far side from the tower, and you ran and you turned and come back on the pit close to where you park at. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that thing was a deep hole at the other end, Bo. And if you got out, you went and made the circle and run down the other hole. So
Yeah,
it was kind of like a paperclip deal. It wasn't really a horseshoe.
if you got out.
I mean, I want to say A class maybe or B class. One of them, they made them start running on the flat track instead of making a turn and going through the hole. They didn't even go through the hole.
Yeah,
It was a
too
bad
much.
one. He
Yeah,
said he was trying to slow them down. He did it. He stopped them, come to a complete stop. Some of them.
yeah. That's the problem. Some of them are so fast it's hard to really slow them down, and then you stop everybody else, and then they can't.
It was some bad one, man.
I know they're still learning that dirt over there, and they had a bunch of rain too. Tony
Yeah.
said the pits
Oh
were
man, I
full.
might come back up here again for. Yeah, it looked pretty good. I got the hold on a second. I got something here. I got some I got all the finishes, Bo. For once I saved something.
There you go.
I can get to pop up here. We'll show you the time. They paid out $1,500 for that beater race first place, man. That was pretty good. See if I can. I don't know if you can even read this thing.
He said
No.
they changed it because Pops was the only one to come out, an old snowman. I bet
Yeah, he turned it over too. I don't know if y'all can read that.
RPMs.
Yeah, you can't hardly read it. It's so little on that thing, man.
Jason wants to know who's coming to Mississippi. It's almost time. That's this weekend, isn't it? It's hot.
Oh, I guarantee it's hot
Action
down
will
there.
be even hotter.
But yeah, man, that was Jeffrey says B class was changed it because Pop's the only one that went out the hole. He turned up. They tore. I believe the Hares tore up everything they had. Yeah, everything but track tire truck then without everything. They didn't tear up the V-tread truck and they didn't tear up Pinky, old Pinky. She's coming around. She's driving that thing too, man. Ooh.
Yeah, Pinkalicious, right? I believe Pinkalicious got a second. I saw.
Oh yeah, that thing was riding, man. I have to pull it up in a minute, see if I can get to look at it. But
those boys better look out. Should be teaching them how to do it pretty soon.
Yeah, man. It was a long night. We didn't leave there till like 2.
Really?
Yes.
Awesome.
I don't know if that's awesome, but yeah, it was a long day.
You got a show, huh?
They got this money's worth. Like 8 trucks that got tore up. There's a bunch of them tearing up. They flipped them, tore them up, fix them, tear them up again.
Really?
Yeah, well.
Going at it.
Chandler towed something up on the front end of his and went. I believe he welded it back and put his wife, old honey bun, in it, and she turned the son of a gun over.
No.
Yeah.
So how many got turned over? I mean, that's action.
8.
Y'all are slamming into each other. 8 trucks.
We didn't turn nothing. We didn't turn over nothing in the beater car race, and we was beating them up pretty good there for a while.
Candace says it was awesome. That's all. I'm glad it was a really good show. I think that's a really good idea that y'all had.
Yeah, that was a good. I think that was a crowd pleaser. I think it'll be. He's gonna have to figure out something. It's gonna be a bunch of cars. It was. Let me see. It was 9 cars in the first heat, and 10 cars in the second heat, I believe.
Dang.
It was like 20 cars, man.
Tony's gonna have to figure out what he's gonna charge us for storage fees for our beaters.
That's right.
Everybody will have a
Yeah,
fleet
I know
of like 30 of them up there with numbers on them.
Yeah. I tell Patrick, we'll take some up there and just rent them out for $100.
There you go. $100. Have
$100. Go race. Then he gets to crush the car afterwards. He makes money on top of money.
There you go.
Snowman and Black Sheep was the only ones to turn over.
Yeah. Takes 2, Snowman and the Black Sheep. Takes
Man,
2,
Mr.
man.
Williams,
that was his first time out since it became a short bed.
Yeah, man, he tore it up, man. That was sad. That boy's got bad luck.
Yep. Some people always get the bad bounce. Speaking of bad bounce, how about your man Cody? What in the, does the RE Rebel just eat motors or what's going on there?
It's looking like it, buddy. He's got some luck too. I told him he'd do something to change his luck too. That's 2 passes, 2 motors.
Ooh-wee.
What's up, Billy? Long time no see. That's it. Yeah, he
Buddy,
tore
we
that one
miss
up.
y'all running with us.
He tore that one up pretty good. He was running too. He'd have been right up in there with him. I think he got second.
Did he? Still.
Yeah.
Tore
Yeah.
up. You got second.
If it wouldn't have broke and got stuck in the hole, I believe he probably would have had something for him.
Yeah.
But that's just bad luck, man.
Yeah.
Bad luck.
It happens
So
to the best of us, doesn't it?
So what have you been up to last week or two there, Rhett?
Well, the reason I missed the race is good or bad. Some are gonna love it, some are gonna hate it. But we went and got a Christmas tree.
It's too early for Christmas trees, man.
A little early, huh? But we're trying to prep for next year, right? Maybe we'll have a little something happen at the end of this year, huh? But we now have I believe it's 250-foot capable Christmas tree, porta tree, eliminator tree. So the real deal, professional. It does mile per hour, ET, reaction time. It's a heads up tree. It has the ability to add 60-foot timers, and it is single stage right now. But all we basically have to do is buy a couple photo cells, and it'll be double stage. Because when they built the system, they made it upgradable, so it has all the plugs for extra stuff. So,
you talking about like a stage light? You talking about a single stage?
Yeah, okay, to have pre-stage and stage. So that's going to be nice. So be able to do some heads up, stuff wherever. Be portable. We can bring it to Tony and Candace's place, bring it to your place, wherever, And like everybody saw how expensive those things are. It was going to be $9,000 or $10,000 for a new one. And we got a 1-year-old tree basically that's been used 4 times from Kara at Carolina Grudge. Yeah. And we got it for $6,000. So I feel like we got a really good deal.
That ain't too bad. You done got played with it, got it timed, dialed in, everything ready to go?
Shoot, no, not yet. That's another thing that we're probably going to need at these heads up races. Probably a few guys, a group of guys to run the thing. You know what I'm saying? And to help set it up. Hopefully Terry will be interested maybe in being the dude run it if he wants. You know what I mean? Because
I don't know. I don't know if he's going to run no light at all.
It's got a well, this one it pretty much self arms, and just the main thing will be setting it up.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna add a whole new element. Exactly, Candace. That's what we're trying to do. And it's not like we're gonna use this thing all the time, but it'll be fun to be able to use it.
Yeah, you got it. You got it when you need it, want to.
I know there's some people that are going, oh man, y'all are getting a Christmas tree. Are we gonna go flat track racing all the time next year? No. Definitely not, right, BT? That's the answer to that. Is I don't know about y'all, but I kind of like the layout this year, how it's been mud and flat. We've been
I like the mud and flat, a little bit of everything.
You know what I mean? And if we're gonna go on the flat, it might as well be a heads up shootout to see who.
That's right.
Who's got the reaction time, because
crowd
gets a kick out of it. But
yeah, they like to watch. It's pretty good. If you get something, you got something you can do some call outs, a little trash talking or something.
Especially at these tracks too. Like I'll go back to your place and Tony's place, Candace's place. That y'all can run both. We can have and Patrick's going to be that way at Palmetto. We can have a whole flat track race and then pivot and run in the mud. So.
We can do a little bit of everything.
It's going to open some possibilities up for us, for sure.
It's going to be.
But good. I like the mud. Patrick's was great. I wish I would have been at Tony's for the mud, man, because that's awesome. Snowman was the only one to make it out. They had to change the course. That has to feel good. In
that class, yeah. Blaine made both passes.
Did he?
Yeah, I think he pulled both passes. It was His truck running pretty good here lately.
Yep.
We might do something in September. We still talking, trying to figure some stuff out. We had to do some legal stuff for the track.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. But we've been
Always the fun part.
working on some. Yeah, we've been working on some stuff and trying to. I got to talk with Mister. What's the boys from Georgia? Mr. George, Rick George, and all them fellas. Won't know if they have a race in September at Branchville, are they gonna make it or bring some trucks? Because I don't want to have a big race for them, a class for them, and ain't nobody there. So nobody shows up because
Yep.
But we got a little race here coming up. A couple races.
I'm ready to see some heads up in the mud. You want to talk about interesting? We get lined up at your house in the mud hole off a tree. Oh,
Yep.
son.
We just have to figure out how we're gonna shoot that thing. How far will it shoot?
Yep.
In the tree, figured out.
It'll
the
shoot.
pitch is ready now. They dead level. They ready for it.
That's awesome.
We could do it. That'd be interesting though in the mud hole. You have to draw, but somebody's gonna pout.
Yeah, but they're gonna pout anyway. If you're gonna get beat, you're gonna get beat no matter what, right, BT?
Yeah.
Ain't nowhere to hide.
Draw. Yeah. Whatever side you draw, what side you get. I mean,
that's right.
That'd be fun. That'd be interesting. For
Street
sure.
racing, the lanes aren't the same. Go ask them guys.
Nope. I'm ready. I'm ready for Lil Do too. You ready for Lil Do? We got Matt's race before then. See Scotty tune in.
Yep. So what we got coming up? We got Matt's got a 2-day event. When is it? The 2nd and the 3rd?
3rd and the 4th or something.
3rd and 4th is the first weekend in August up at Thunder Alley. 2-day event. And then after that is Little Do and Tyndall Farms. They're on the same day. But
they are okay.
Yep. But hey, that's how it goes sometimes, man. There's only so many weeks in a year and no hard feelings. But one of the good things is when we're going up to Little Do, it's just pretty much the straight line guys going. So all the horseshoes and V-treads will be down here playing with Blaine. So that, plenty of trucks for everybody.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to the invasion up there. We go up there, once a year normally. Last year we went twice. But this year we're going everywhere once. So it's nice. Go up there to get a hotel, get something good to eat, I think
they got the track a little deeper this year, looks like.
You never know, do you?
What's up, Corey? I think Corey placed in the beater race, Rhett. I think he got second. It said Corey Singleton 3rd, I think that thing said.
Yeah, I saw that. And I thought it was Cody, but it was Corey.
Yeah, I think they messed that up. I don't know.
Look at that. We're going to have fireworks, man. Fireworks August 10th after the DOT series race.
Awesome.
That's going to be awesome.
We get to bring the fireworks with us when we come.
Yep. And we go up there, we run against a little bit different trucks than we normally run against. Some of the Virginia guys come over and some of those Eastern Carolina and Western Carolina guys run with us. So that's going to be good. Especially in our class, it's always exciting to go up there because they've got kings and royalty and all kinds.
They got all kinds of there. Be wearing crowns around that place and all kinds of stuff. Somebody still owes me a crown. I don't know where he's at.
The king.
Missing.
We'll see who's in the court this year, won't we, BT?
There you go. I hear about that big two-tone S10 is the man to beat.
Oh yeah, that's what I hear.
That's what I hear. At Lil Dude, I heard he is the man to beat.
I hear Don's fast, but if I hate to say it though, if I'm gonna bet on the S10, I got another two-tone S10 in mind.
Yeah, it's pretty quick too, brother.
It's pretty fast. I bet on my buddy Steve against anybody in our class.
That thing's fast too now.
But
no doubt.
It may be time for somebody to get it too,
Yeah.
I
don't remember the last time I won the belt. I'm about ready to win the belt one time.
Shoot. That would be nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. How about David Hewlett, man? You gonna let him sell his truck?
I think he's going into drag racing, man. We done heard it and chopped him up and sent him on. He's going to drag racing, I think. That's what he wants to do anyway.
Yep. Drag racing.
Microwave.
That's a fast truck. If anybody's looking for a good truck,
That's a good one. Good built, fast truck. If anybody's want one, that's for sure. Big block S10.
2-time series champ.
Yep.
He's one of the only 2-time champs.
Him and Steve.
Right?
Yep.
We got him, Steve.
Yep.
Tyler Clary.
Yeah, I think Tyler won 2 classes though, didn't he?
I think he's a 2-time.
Yeah, I think he won like
So
2
is that
classes.
a 4-time?
I reckon you could say that. Yeah. What's up, Dustin Blocker? Randy's watching. Been working on that truck, Randy Williams, Matt.
I hope so. I hope they got the body dollies out, knocking on it.
That's gonna be. He made it look good too, and then he goes over and tears it up, boy.
Yep. Scotty says that's a double.
I wish them boys would come on back now. And some of them mountain motor fellas come around here and race with us. I ain't seen them in a while.
I know.
Need them to get back in.
Yep. Some of the northern South Carolina guys, I guess I call them, up near the mountains, right?
Up there in Gaffney. Yep, almost back together. There you go, man. That's what I'm talking. My boy been wrenching.
I'm sure he'll have it back together for Matt's up at Thunder Alley. That'll be a good one for sure.
Oh, if anybody's looking for a good set of small block heads, let me know. I know where some's at.
Good set. Real good set.
Yeah.
Purple. We still got purple on them.
They ain't got no purple on them. But I know where good sets have.
They got no purple on them.
No purple on them.
He scraped the purple off.
Nope. I can't afford to buy nothing else.
Nope.
It's too much. Newcastle this weekend. Friday taking Bad Company and a Jeep. Sounds like a good time. That's a pretty good ride for us. That's what they're around. Where's Newcastle at? Is that in Virginia?
I think that is Virginia.
Is that Virginia? I ain't never been there. We got to get out. We usually make one good trip somewhere different this year. We ain't been nowhere this year yet. Where we going?
I don't know. We need to go run with them Texas guys. Like
Jesus,
like he was saying.
I'm about to catch that one up. Why as in same weekend as our race. We have to find our race when they.
Yeah, he said something was happening with that one though, but because that's the one that I could have probably made was a September. 5.5 hours. That isn't too bad, Scotty.
Yeah. It makes it about 8 for us, I reckon. 10, something like that.
Yeah, at least.
And a beater car.
He says he needs to be wrenching on a beater car. That was definitely a high point in front of.
Yeah, I forgot he raced too, didn't he?
I was hoping that was gonna go well because I knew if you could get 8 or 10 of them, that next time there'll be 35 of them freaking things.
I had a fella tell me, Red. He watches our little live feed and he works up there with me at work. And he told me, he said he was at the race and watched the beater race and watched me drive in the beater race. He said, BT, what's wrong with them boys telling you can't turn? You turn pretty good in the beater car.
That's right. BT says, man, sometimes it's the setup, y'all.
Yeah, I can't just show them everything. You know what I mean?
Yep.
There's 6 hours and 14 minutes from Charleston, South Carolina.
So that's about the same.
Yeah, I think it's a little different. I think
about 6 hours for me to Little Do.
Yeah, that's about 7 for me. But you got to I think it's so far to Little because you got to go back behind the coast or whatever.
Yeah, I'm on close to 17. So we just roll up 17 almost the whole way.
Yeah. August 23rd in Orangeburg. We will be there. He's got that beater car race Friday night.
Yep.
Bring a beater car with you. I think he's changed some stipulations.
The flat track portion Friday night too.
Yep.
Tony wanted to move it up for the heat, which I agree.
Amen.
And hey, now we got this new tree. You never know what else we could do Friday night if we
Let's get it. I got a list I need to work on right now.
I'm ready to get it out and get some people who are interested in helping with it. They might want to be on the tree crew, and
there you go.
Come up to your place and set it up on the track and learn about it and get a little
it'd be fun.
Crew going. It's gonna have a printer and stuff. We'll have a little tent with it under it. I think
you have to hire somebody.
Yeah.
Need more trailer room. Me too. You used to do like me, man. Just get Patrick. He'll bring it to you.
Yeah.
So he said, I drove it all the way back on the trailer with a flat tire in it, and Patrick said, just drive it up on the trailer till it stops. That's what I did. That thing was scraping everything. But,
Patrick ain't worried about it.
oh, that was a good time. He thought we was gonna win. He wanted me to win, man. That's $1,500.
I know. I
Pretty good.
saw that
Pretty damn.
$1,500 for first in the
That's-
beater car race.
That's a damn good payout there, brother.
That's what I'm talking about.
Especially with a $200 car.
Yeah, dude. Huh?
That was the convertible and must have. Yep. No convertibles. Let's have a battery that works. Ha ha.
Yeah,
ha.
no boost box cars. Come
See, they
on,
always
Tony was
tripping on
proud of his burn up batteries. On
Yeah, but you
last
did. Yeah,
Wednesday.
see,
He
I
was
pulled
like,
up to the line.
all of them got bad batteries.
Yeah, but see
Right?
what I did? I raced it and I pulled up to the line. I was like, I guess you could say in the pole position or whatever you say. And we went to start the race, and the car wouldn't start.
Oh no.
So they had to come jump me off. So that's what Fred's getting at. But
Okay,
I had
you're
that
the
fixed for
one.
next time. Yeah, I'm the one. You better be glad I blowed them tires out. I took that $1,500. Me and Patrick took that home. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, I guess.
Upgrades.
That was fun. I mean,
That's
you
gonna
don't
be
really
a lot
know.
of fun. That could be something new to add to that track, man. Because
Yeah,
like I
man.
keep talking about, each track's kind of got something a little different that sets it apart, and that might be a good niche, man.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. I learned a lot from what I thought would be good at that race and what was. I learned a lot.
Fred says every damn car had to be boosted and it wasted so much time. So go get your
Trucks
boat,
too.
go get your boat battery and stick it in there and quit being
Tickle
cheap.
it.
You know, just
Get it going.
everybody's got some kind of something with a battery. Throw it in there.
Yeah, man. It's good, bro. That
Next
was awesome.
time Fred's gonna, when you go to pull up to get in the line, he's gonna be like, cut it off. See if you can recrank. If you can't recrank, Fred's gonna drag you to the side.
Just keep it. I was scared to keep mine running. I ain't had the gas light was on the last 20 laps. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He said he could separate car. I think Tony said something about no SUVs next time unless he separates them. I don't know.
That's what Fred says. They're gonna probably separate them.
Yeah. I don't think he needs to track his. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think he needs to make the track tighter because it was kind of wide, so they could make that big swinging wide and get a running start. Damn. That fella in that Dodge had it figured out. He just held it out wide the whole time, Bo.
Man, letting it eat.
He was.
Don said he looked like a NASCAR driver out there, Kyle Larson.
Hey, boy, I can handle them round tracks. And boy, they know about that.
Boy, lucky we don't have Roundy Round around here, huh?
That boy can drive a round track now.
You pick on BT enough and tell him he can't turn, he'll show you eventually. Huh.
So I just took that thing and Patrick said, well, what was you running there? I said, I put that bad boy in low and number one, and I ain't never pick it up off the floor. Just let it dig, son.
Y'all did a left turn?
Yeah. I thought I had some video, but I ain't got no video to pull up.
Everybody, they were pretty nice to each other, except for Tony. When Tony violated his only rule.
Yeah, got out the car. He was on my behind at first lap. Tony was in the little bug. He had no muffler. And all I knew, I could hear him. And every time I get in the turn, I could hear him right on my behind. Brrr, you know, I'd leave him on the stretch, and then next thing you know, he's right on my bumper again, Bo. That was real fun. I enjoyed it.
We gotta get our Honda going. Hopefully, give you some competition. That looks so cool. Everybody was laughing in all the videos I saw on Facebook.
Yeah,
man,
that Honda's where it's at. That's a trick. That's the tip. That Honda's where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
If it's front wheel drive too. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got a little VTEC or whatever.
Yeah, that's where it's at, Bo.
You get us some knobbies on it, huh?
It's awesome.
Did anybody have any wild tires or not yet?
Corey had the 31s on his, and that's about it.
Were they mud grips?
Yeah, I think it might have been BFGs, I believe.
Did most of the cars survive?
Yeah, most of them. They drove all of them off. We didn't have to pick up none, I don't think.
That is awesome. So yeah, there's still 10, 15 of them that run and ready for next time. That hopefully we can add another 10 or 15 too.
There was a lot of rubbing.
That's gonna be ridiculous, Bo. You get about 30 beater cars out there trying to qualify and run.
Yeah, he has to figure something. He's gonna have so many next time. I think he's got to figure out how you start and positions, and it's gonna be fun. Yeah. But long you stayed in like the top 3, you was all right. Well, once you got past in third, oh man, they was rubbing, son.
Yeah.
because I kept hitting me. Gotta stay in the car.
Yeah, don't get DQ'd.
Tony's out there running through the track, and they didn't stop the race. We
At
get a bump
all.
on the
Them
track.
boys didn't even
Yeah,
slow down. They had the lights
we,
on. I think they were blowing horns at him or something.
yeah, we get a bumper. We get a bumper on the racetrack. They stopped the whole race.
Yeah. It's just a person. It'll be all right.
Yeah, he was getting it though. I'm telling you, Tony got some wheels, buddy. I can tell you that. I think next time we ought to turn right.
Switch it up a little bit, huh?
That way you can't hit him in the driver's door then, see?
Yep. Brett says smaller classes to the end. that makes sense. Man,
they could just have a beater car race over there one Saturday.
Do the beater car night, right?
Just a beater car nationals and have a couple races, couple heats.
Told you, next thing you can have a trailer race, have somebody maybe pulling some stuff. Be like Lucas on the edge, man.
I mean, it's good. You can get anybody can race in it, and it can be competitive in it. Anybody.
Yep.
And you ain't got to spend
some new names on the winners list, right?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like your typical mud truck guys that you see that are always running around winning or whatever. You know, it was different people.
Yep. He had a light, as Tony said, but nobody was paying that. And he get you a flag man, Bo, a flag man.
A starting light.
Yeah. They had the starting light and the yellow light and the red light. Ain't nobody pay attention to that red light.
Yeah. They just kept going. You're like, Bo, the race has been over.
Yeah. That was pretty neat. You missed a good one that time.
I know. I was sad to miss it. Felt bad for not being there. Always
December, a demolition derby in December, he says.
A demolition derby.
Yeah. I ain't about that. No.
Hey, that might be fun. I'll definitely watch it.
I'll watch it. I ain't getting no demolition derby.
Depends on what shape your car's in after the next beer race. It might be ready for the demolition derby.
It might be crushed now. But I thought Patrick said, I'm going to crush it. Patrick said, if I can haul them, he said, everyone y'all don't want, just take that backhoe and crush the top, throw it on the trailer. I'll take it home.
Yeah, I want them all. They still run, Patrick. We want to use them again.
I think Cody gave Tony the title and left his there, the all-wheel drive Subaru.
Yeah.
He gave him the title and left it here. I'll keep it next time either. Get something else. I don't know.
That's awesome.
So what's been going on with you been messing with the cheese puff, turning some wrenches or something, man? You ready to go racing? When's the next debut?
I don't know, man. Maybe match, right? That's the next race coming up.
Yeah. Busy August. Busy in August.
Yep. Tony says the 23rd. Actually, I believe it's the 22nd is this. Yeah. 22nd is Friday night. 23rd is Saturday. So 22nd, we're running the flat track stuff for the triple threat race. And then we're going to have a beater car race. He's saying after that. So definitely bring your beater cars.
What kind of race we going to run the flat track? We're going to shoot out at night or what we're going to do? I say it's run a shootout.
A shootout would be cool, wouldn't it?
If you can, you have to figure out how you're going to do it with them jumps. If you can set your light out so everybody can see it. You know what I mean?
Yep. I'm definitely open to either way. We got to get this light out and play with it.
That's gonna get it tuned in.
Yeah, get us tuned in, right?
Yeah, man. That's going to be racing. I ain't been in the truck. I've been itching. I almost took it Saturday, and I thought about that thing. And after I saw that hole, I said, man, I probably turned something over or towed something up.
Come on, man. You would have skimmed it, taken your time, and then skimmed it.
All right? Yeah, I know how that taking your time is until you get outrun.
Yeah, then you're not taking your time anymore.
That goes out the window. But I enjoyed the beater car. The beater car race, man. I hope y'all can't hear on nothing but me talking on this microphone.
No, man. That's all we can hear. Your voice.
That's good. I'm glad I got all the
microphone
sound
working.
I got the outskirt sound bites out now. I'm glad boy. Stuff you see on TV. Well, how about your man? How about your lookalike getting shot at, brother? We gonna talk politics on here?
Oh, I guess we talk about it for a second, huh?
That's rough, ain't it?
That's wild, isn't it? And then some of the reactions of some people that, oh man, I wish they wouldn't have missed. Come on, y'all. Come on.
They ought to shoot them. That ain't right. I wouldn't. Yeah, that's
Can't wish that on nobody. But hey, how about if he's my man, your boy just got COVID. Did you see that?
no. Who's got COVID?
Biden. That's what they
Oh
said.
God,
They're trying to push him aside so hard it isn't funny, isn't it?
that might get him. That Biden, that might get him. That might be in the. That might be in the plan.
Yeah,
That
man.
might be in the plan.
Just going fade him
The
out,
plans.
right?
The plan Saturday did not work.
That's what I saw. Something on Facebook was like, "Look out, Joe, or whatever. You're next." I was like, "Oh
Yep.
man, it's
That
crazy,
plan
man."
did not work Saturday.
Deep state, right? Deep state.
That did not work. It was close. He's a lucky son of a gun, or he's a good God fearing man. Is all I can tell him, brother.
Something happened.
Because it was. Oh, I'm telling you, that was close.
Scotty says I look like him. I just
Just
hope
the
I
hair,
keep more
man.
hair than him, huh?
You
They
got
keep
the
showing
you
us
got
from
it
the
going
back,
on
and
over
he's
there.
losing it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's
Trumps.
crazy, man. Crazy.
Yep. Crazy world, this country we living in, fellas.
Yep. Wild times. Just keep your eyes open. That's all I can say.
Yep. Like the old Phillies working, you better get right. That's all I can tell you. It's coming.
Yeah.
Get right, church. Let's go home. I think that's what old Boogaloo used to tell me all the time.
For sure. So you gonna eat some good seafood when we go up to Little Dew?
You know how I roll, man. I drive out there and drive back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. BT will have a 20-hour day.
We might this time. I don't know. We might make something different. I don't know yet.
Yeah, I usually try to go up there Friday night, get something good to eat or afternoon. Last time we went up there, I believe we ate with Steve and Tina and them, or that might have been the Tom.
That's right.
There's some good places for good seafood. I'm not really a seafood guy, but usually everywhere with seafood's got a steak. You know?
Oh yeah, I like
or a good burger.
I think more. I guess it depends on what crowd I take with. If I take the wife and kids, we might stay. But if I take the pit crew, we coming up behind home. They want to go and come back. So.
Oh yeah.
Scotty says Red Fish Grill.
I have to check that out. I followed y'all home one time. I believe 90 mile an hour the whole way.
Gotta let it dig, baby.
Man, the only way I could keep up is I didn't have a truck with me.
Oh, that was on the way back from Kara's thing.
Oh yeah, that was from Carolina Grudge.
Charlotte. That's when Patrick ain't had those tail lights. We passed all them highway patrols. Remember that?
Yeah, dude.
The bitch ain't had no trailer lights.
There was 3 of them because I was thinking the whole time, yeah, it'll only be 1 cop or whatever we get pulled. And there was 3. I said, damn.
Oh.
Figured they'll go after these trucks. So surely they're more dangerous, right? Because you're pulling a trailer.
Yep. Yeah, that old Chevrolet likes to go home. She's like an old horse, but you can ride her all day. When you turn her back toward the house, she's going home.
That's right. Turn it up.
You see, Rick, one of our trucks, Mr. George set the new record with the 2.4 or something.
I thought he almost set the record.
I thought he said it.
Okay.
That 2.4, where the hell it was, 2.45, something like that.
That's in the red truck, right? Yep. And then Thunder's truck won its MRA class, right?
He won his class, yep.
Yep.
So I guess you can say that's some of our fellas kind of putting it on.
Yeah, man. Really glad those guys race with us this season. It's good to have them.
I ain't seen Perry on here in a while. Perry Thomas or Thomas Perry, which one it is?
Yep.
In the orange truck.
The Mega Motor.
And the fella in the little S10, they ought to be coming back to do some racing.
Yep,
They might bring Nate will do.
They ought to be cranking up. I wonder if they went down to the MRA race. They have an MRA race next weekend too, down in Florida. I thought about going, but good God, how hot is it going to be in Florida? Huh?
Where's that? Panama City?
Yeah.
My computer's about to die on me. My youngin' done took my damn charger.
Uh-oh.
It ain't too bad, but yeah. Florida ain't too bad. Panama is probably 7-8 hours.
Yeah, I think so.
Panama City.
Tell you what, it was nice up there around Boone this weekend. We went to Charlotte and then rode up to Boone to go check some stuff out. It felt good up there.
Nice up there, ain't it? unlimited class before limit. So y'all running both classes.
Nice.
Hey, Scotty, find out how much stopping room footage y'all got on that thing. If you don't mind. That's a question I've been being asked. Mr. George and them asked me that a couple times.
Yep. Some of them dudes that roll need to know.
Yeah, he wants to know what kind of stopping footage. Ought to be enough. They got a parachute. You ought to be able to stop it, you think.
Little dude's always got some good local trucks. Always got the Joker in the modified street class up there.
Yeah.
He'll be ready to run, test some metal. I wonder if Jeremy will have his new truck out.
I hope so. I like to see that thing. Let me plug this charger in. Give me a second.
Jay's always up there running, ready to show out in the cut tire and big tire class. But you got Don, Randall, the King, Bo, the King.
The King.
And I seen
It's
the King
back in
is
it.
back. The King has
It's
been
resurrected.
in tuning and ready. But guess what?
Foot.
We're all. I'm gonna do like Joe, like you presently. Guess what? Guess what? Get real creepy, right? You see him doing that?
Yeah.
We're all faster now, right? but anyway, right? But anyway. That's what he keeps saying.
But anyway.
Yeah, I can't wait to go up there and run. It's been a while.
Yep.
Then same time, I'm sure all of our horseshoe guys and the V-Tread fellows will be at Tenda Farm showing out with the Godfather because he's having a
back to school race.
Yeah, back to school bash, right?
The powder puff race and all that good stuff.
That's right. That's going to be interesting to see which one of the young or old ladies who will get in there and tear us up, you know.
Oh, Mr. Don done tuned in watching Red. You done called him up.
Uh-oh. Heck
yeah. Grumpy.
Scotty said 800 feet shut down.
Oh, that ought to be enough. I'll tell him to see. Mr. Andy watching. You see it, Mr. George? Mr. Rick George just tuned in. I called him up. Man, so he's got 800 foot of stopping at Little Do, if you can hear me.
Yep.
Mr. Don said he just got in. Must have been working. Mr. Rick, did you set that, Mr. George, you set that record this weekend? Or was that almost set? It looked good.
Yeah, it did.
That other truck looks good too, the little Chevrolet 60 model. That thing's a beast.
That's their rival. You better watch out. I think
I watched something on one of these YouTube channels. They're like interviewing him. He's got like a smaller motor. He's got that big, I guess that's a blower on top of it or something.
Yeah.
Oh man, that thing's
that Ford though, that red Ford, that thing is pretty.
Oh,
Rick outran a rail, right? He was putting it on a rail.
Oh, you couldn't back it up with the second pass. Well, that ain't worth all.
Yeah, they gotta do two. But that's amazing. So
that's that's still freaking fast, man.
Yeah. And that's a brand new truck, y'all.
Yep.
First time it ever made a pass was at Branchville.
Yep. Mr. Rick, are y'all coming to Little Do or y'all gonna bypass? What y'all got going on in September? I didn't know. First weekend in September, the 7th.
GT's planning. I know I'm sure Kane will be up there at Little Do. Some of these guys just jumped in, they don't have any drops, so they're gonna have to race every race.
That is right. No drops.
And Kane got a hold of that belt, so I'm not sure if he wants to drop his belt.
Mr. George said he don't want to get in the mud.
Yep, I understand that. That's why we try to have a variety, you know, of races, because some of the limited, unlimited trucks are starting to run just on the flat track.
Oh, they got a 2.3 record, he said.
2.356.
I'm going to try to get that. You think I can cover that, Red?
Maybe. You're going to have to put a little bigger bottle of nitrous in there, though.
Put a little bigger bottle.
Bigger jets, right?
Has a jet a little more. I might put some cuts in.
You got an 1/8 drill bit, right?
That's pretty good. 2-3. How that track's what, 200 foot?
Yep. What's
200 foot.
the small block record? It's like a 3. Is it a 3.8 or something like that? Depending on track conditions, that thing might be in trouble with some of these trucks that are coming. CJ
Yeah.
and VT, Steve, Rick. Oh man, that class is fast.
Who holds the record there? Does Steve still hold the record, or Don took the record, or what's that?
I
That's kicker head.
believe Don took the record with like a 3.8 because Steve had it with a 3.9, I think, right?
Was it? Okay.
Because I think everybody was running like 4.0s for a couple of years. And then the last couple of times they've stepped it up. But like I say, it depends on track conditions.
Yeah.
That track can be quick. And sometimes, like I think they were saying, didn't have a whole lot of starting line last time because I think it was a little wetter. But
Yeah.
everybody runs the same track, don't they, BT?
Yep. This runs pretty good most of the time. It ain't too bad unless they get a little hump like last time. Everybody was breaking right there about a quarter off the line, remember?
Yep.
But other than that, it's pretty.
Sometimes
pretty
that
quick.
sand, it'll lose traction and then you'll get it back, won't you?
Mm-hmm.
And when it grabs again, sometimes it'll find that weak spot.
It runs pretty good. That's 3.9s, 3.8s. Hang on. Yeah, that might be out of that track. That track record might be in jeopardy for some classes. Let's think about it. That'd be great. I thought my record was gonna get broke at Pound Meadows the weekend before last, but luckily,
no, nobody could do it. Maybe next time.
They was right on it.
It was
He
muddy.
was right on it in that one class. Yeah, it was pretty muddy. I think I gotta go back.
I like the mud. That's something that I like mud.
Me too, Bo.
Even like the horseshoe stuff, man. I like it muddy when it's a horseshoe. When Twitties is nasty and sloppy and you go slide around and you have a hard time aiming it where you want it. And, I like it when it's like that.
Patrick track's been running a lot better here lately.
Yes.
I guess he got that hump out the end of it down there. It's been a lot better in my opinion.
Yeah, I thought it was perfect last time we were there.
Yeah.
For several reasons, I guess. But anyway, I like the when everybody's making like a 4 to 7 second pass or something in there that's a good fast mud hole that I feel like that crowd wants to see. Everybody wants to see the show going. They want to see another truck revving up going.
I think Red had the fastest pass, didn't he?
Other than Gavin and the V-Treads. V-Treads got me by a 10th, I think.
That's all. Damn.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. We'll get there one day.
We'll get there, yeah. If we had power riders, imagine what we could do with little tires, huh?
Tough track in the last 2 months, hey.
Well, one thing is for sure, Don, it'll be the same for everybody.
Yep.
When we come up there.
It might rain. Little dude might get a little rain or something. It might be boggy, it might not.
Yep. Might be record setting fast, or might not be.
I just want to make sure I run behind Mr. Don.
Good
pace guy to draw that. Yeah. That's why I know where to run. I watch Don. He runs every other weekend, I think.
Mm-hmm. It's like watching you around here. What's the plan? Do whatever BT does. Huh?
Wherever the purple truck goes, just go.
That's right.
Deborah Groove was watching, tuned in.
Yep, that's going to be a good time. And then what's after that? The triple threat, right?
Yeah, triple threats in September, October.
Yeah. No, that's August 22nd, 23rd. So it's just 2 weeks to the triple threat.
Yeah, that is right. Yeah, okay, I got you. Triple threat. I'm trying to look at this thing and think something. Mr. Cody's tuned in. What's up, Cody?
I'm sure sometime soon we'll have a Orangeburg triple threat flyer, but we just don't have. That's why it's not shooting around.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Same thing with Blaine's. I shared the other races and I was like, "Yo, Blaine, we got no flyer, man." About an hour later, boom, flyer for Tyndall Farms is on the internet. I was like, "Heck yeah!"
How you gonna work the triple threat limited class?
Normally, it was one pass, on the flat track, and then one pass in the mud hole. I have heard out of the limited guys, some maybe don't want to go in the mud, but
Yeah,
I've
we can
heard the
figure out.
same thing that maybe they would like to go heads up. So I really need to get to Tony to iron that out.
Yeah.
Try to give him a call this week.
Or either we can run 3 passes and they take the 2 best passes or something.
Yeah, or we can just maybe
We'll
let him
figure out
run
something.
2 passes. And
Yeah, we ain't gonna put them in the mud.
yep. If y'all don't
We
want
ain't
to
gonna
be in
put
the
them in the
mud,
mud.
we don't want to force them into the mud. But
And that would be a good.
everybody else is going flat track, mud
Yeah.
hole, and horseshoe.
And we got to figure out. We can talk to Tony about seriously. Y'all probably think it's because I can't drive a horseshoe, but I think we need to figure out a point scale for this thing
I was thinking the
to make
same
it more
thing.
even.
We need to get together and see what he says about that. But that may make it a little better and not make it all come down to the horseshoe pass.
Yeah, because any other time it's the horseshoe pass wins the whole.
A more balanced truck might win, or the same truck might still win. You might win.
That's right.
You might win everything. You might have a guy that
Yeah.
wins the flat track, the mud hole, and the horseshoe, and then what you gonna do?
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, all you do is got to go by. If you got 20 trucks, first place gets 20 points in each class, and just each possessing.
I think that could be a good idea. For
And
sure.
I want if you
We've talked about that over the last couple of years of trying to do that, haven't we?
And cut out that 15 passes, 1 pass of everything instead of freaking.
Yeah,
That's just my opinion speaking, my personal opinion.
Yeah. And I mean, let them do 2 if they'd like to do 2, but only make them do 1.
Yeah.
I think, especially after you do 2 passes in the mud and then 2 horseshoe passes. Great.
That's a lot. Because see, most people they're gonna do 2 passes. If you do 2 passes, Rhett, I'm gonna do 2 passes too, just in case. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's like when we were at Palmetto, I kind of I ran 1 pass in a class and then ran 1 pass in the other, but we still ran 4 passes, and at the end of the night, the truck was still freaking heavy, and I mean it had that much mud on top of the intake.
Man, you was washing that thing every other pass, Rhett.
We were trying, but the water pressure's like over there. We got to get Johnny Martin on that well. It'd go for about 2 minutes and then peter out.
I was coming back around with what the hell? He's over there washing the thing. Hey, it is. I was like, hey, whatever works.
I had a crew washing it too. Did you see that?
Yeah, I know. Somebody else is watching it.
I said, dang. I said, I watched it. They said, no, you go away. You go look at the track. You got to go look. I said, all right, I'll go BS over there.
Have at it, brother. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
That's where it's at.
But they get heavy, I guess is what I'm getting at. By the end of the night, you're on the bump stops. Everything is springs are going backwards. But hey,
one race and everything's be good.
Whose truck's got it? You know what I mean? Out there on the triple threat, that'll be you run them.
That's why I say triple threat. It ought to be 3 passes.
Yeah, you do 1 in each,
and that'd give you a triple threat man right there.
Yep,
that's my opinion.
And maybe a mulligan or whatever.
My opinion is like everybody's got one, so it don't matter.
Shoot. I don't know about that.
A hill of beans.
But let's get up to him and see what he says and see what we figure out.
I like the points thing, D. I think that'll make it more. That'll help us flat track fellas out too.
Yep. Yeah, it would, because you get gapped by a few seconds on a horseshoe. It's hard to make it up.
Yep.
And you kind of want. I don't know who's the best at everything in that race to win. I would with that setup.
I think it's the way I look at the points, like you said, if you got a truck that's a middle of the pack and everything, he's got a better chance than winning.
Yeah,
than a truck that's a horseshoe truck or a straight line truck.
Yep.
So we have to get with Tony, and Candace and see what they think about that. So
they're doing team racing, Scotty. I'm not sure the exact deal on that. I know that Blake is heading that up. Yep. So there will be team racing, and I'm sure we'll all be on teams too, because that's always fun.
I'm about to build me a team out of something. My boy Cody, I get him to keep that thing running. I'll put him on something.
Last team I thought I had, it was great. We self-destructed, bro.
Oh man, that's what happens.
We went down in flames. Steering boxes got broke. Trucks, went down the guardrail the whole way. Cassidy tore one up on the first pass, destroyed it. Like, all right, we're out. I thought we had a great team, and I guess we let them down. Let my team down. Dang
Yep.
it.
Each team grab the 4 and 6 cylinder truck. That'd be interesting if you got enough of them. That'd be good. That'd be interesting. Put them in there. I think the Sinister Six is going to be there. The Kings is going to be there.
Yeah, they'll be
Series is going to
filming
be a
with
big race.
drones and right.
Yeah, that's going to be a good race.
They're getting good with that, doing videos. Everybody enjoys that, watching the
I just ain't
video.
got time. When I go to a race, I ain't got time to do that.
I know, man. I try to do as much as I can with our phone and stuff, but that's something that, somebody's got to be into that, right? Who's a video
Yeah,
person?
somebody's.
Come on with
I
us.
wanna,
Put some videos up, make us look cool, right? Like some of these other shows.
Because I want to get up and get some interviews with some of our racers and stuff, but hell, I ain't never got time.
Yep, because we're always racing.
Or trying to answer this or get that or do that.
Or solve problems, right?
Yeah, that's the big one. Solve problems.
BT, why?
Yep.
Right? Why?
It's all fun, fellas. Have a good time.
Is that
Go racing.
The last Sinister Six series of the year?
I need a promoter. Yeah, we need some promoters. You want promoters? Get out there and promote us, Scott. That's what we need.
We need a heck of a video guy is what we need.
I thought Gavin had us hooked up with some, but I don't know what happened with them fellas.
Gavin went to play house. Gavin be married soon and won't be able to mudbog with us.
Yep. He'll be something. I don't know about that marriage thing. Everybody needs to try it.
Would he like that one?
My dang my uncle told me when I got married, he said, I'm glad to see somebody married. You get married. I said, why's that? He said, I hate to see somebody better off than me. I said, man, that was wrong.
It was so nice. You did it twice, right?
Yeah, I did it twice. I won't do it a third time, I can promise you. I love my wife. I got a good one now.
One way or another, this is it, huh?
Yeah, that's a fact. Unless she's got 1,000-acre of prime turkey hunting land or a couple million in the bank. That's the only other way.
Yep.
Or she might want a fast mud truck.
At least we think they're fast anyway, huh?
Yeah.
We pretend. All right. So
it's fun.
After the triple threat, man, we move on to September, headed to Twitty's. 23rd, right? Ronald McDonald race. That'll be our horseshoe class, and our V-treads going at it. And I know the horseshoe class, it's tight. I believe Fred Hare's on top, right, with like 1 point. I don't have the points in front of me, but the wild hair was starting to put it on him with a little bit of momentum the last 3 races.
Yeah, he's got that thing figured out if he quit tearing it up.
Yep. There's a lot of contenders in that class. The Heffelfingers, Black Sheep. Wonder how you said they tore that one up this weekend.
She turned it off. I think she bent it up a little bit. I don't know how bad she broke it up, but she bent it up a little bit. But
see, them Fords just don't drive right, do they?
They tear up a lot.
That's what what was it? Corey was telling me. Wow, he telling me at Palmetto, you get you in a Ford, you never look back. It's like, man,
you gotta look where you're going.
Yeah, better look forward, huh?
I got a story to tell you, Bo. My buddy in the Dodge, you know, Michael Jackson, they call him Michael Todd.
Yeah, I got the whole story on that too.
In the Dodge, well, he was there, and I'm good buddies with some of his daddy's friends, and his daddy and him, and we were standing over there talking. He went to make his second pass. I said, "Look here, man, I don't want to hear you take your foot off the floor when you leave that line. I want you to hold that thing."
Mm-hmm.
So he threw the rod at the bottom of the motor.
Oh no!
Then his daddy comes and tells me, he said he's blaming that on you because you told him not to pad it. I said, well, it'll find the weakest link, baby. I said, man, that's room for improvement.
Yep. There was some signs out of that one, though, that it was getting a little tired, right?
I think so. That's like a 20-year motor that ain't never messed with. Isn't running, so
it runs good.
Coming around. He's working on it. Yeah,
those guys only come back stronger, you know?
Yeah, that's right. That's when I build back better, baby.
I don't know about that.
Get it, Bill. See, Cody's blaming on me too. See how it worked out?
Yep. Just hold it. That's what Cassie said. Just hold it. You can't hurt this thing. And I look at him. I'm like, I probably can hurt this thing.
Yeah. Well, that's what I do. That's what I was told. My motor man tells me the same thing. You just hold it. Don't worry about my end. I said,
Yeah,
okay.
that's what it's got a chip for, is what I hear.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in high gear pulling. Like, all right.
Cody just got bad luck, bro. That's what Cody's problem. He's got bad luck.
Yep.
I done told him how to change it. I don't know if he'll try it or not. But
Got a different engine guy?
no.
No,
I can't tell you on air. That's how my daddy even told me to change it. Look, it'll change it probably from bad to worse, but
yeah, you gotta get the paint off that thing.
It'll be a change.
Mm.
Yeah, y'all the ones talking about all that Hank with the blue roofs and all that crap, man. That might be what the problem is.
Yeah, you paint around your windows purple, man. Keep them away.
Man, so he just bought junk. I got a good man that'll put it together for you now if you get him.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, JB says hi.
Dang.
Jeffrey, it's rough. Chevrolet fellas. All I heard about them Fords this past weekend too. I'm tired of hearing about that too.
Yeah.
We have to get a Chevrolet man on here.
Yeah, I keep hearing about the fast forward groups.
I ain't seen none yet. I saw a couple.
Just don't be like Kit. You see what Kit told him on the internet?
No.
He told him I had the only fast Chevy all year. I said, God.
I believe I did see something about that.
I said,
who is he bickering with? Somebody. That was
Chandler took offense to that. I was like, yeah, I imagine so.
Yeah,
I imagine a bunch of people took offense to that.
Yeah. What's up, Jason? What's up? Yeah, I saw him. That was him and Chandler getting at. That's right.
Yep. Old Kit, slinger.
You gotta hold him, man. You gotta hold him. Let him dig. All skinny. Daddy took the brake pedal out the purple truck.
Did they? You don't need it.
He said, we in the going business. We ain't in the stopping business.
I'm surprised they just hadn't put a remote activated switch. Just
everything else is.
Suck the pedal down for you, and BT can't do anything. They just
all
he does is steer.
Just steer and hold on.
Light the fuse and let him go, right?
Michael Todd deals with Daddy come around and said, all right, now you get in that beater car, you let me hold that Bluetooth button, and I just hold it down the whole time.
Yeah, mid-turn.
It was digging.
Yeah. That's like the what was it, the mud apocalypse at Twitty's when it was so wet and there was like a foot of water in the turn. My brother says, I want it to spray in the turn. I said, what? He's like, I'm gonna get it to spray in the turn. You watch. And he goes around that joker. It hits, nitrous hits. That Jeep jumps up out the water halfway through the turn and skims around the turn like, good night.
That's what I'm talking about. We fixing the
go juice, man.
It'll do. I ain't never had nothing with that on it.
Oh, we don't believe that.
I've never been in anything with that on it. I might try. I say it's like crack.
I get you.
Can't get it. Once you get it, you got to get some more.
Yeah, you
gotta looking for
it. More of it. Right?
That's what they say. But we fixing turn a couple of weeks of mud racing here, right?
Yeah, man, back to back again almost.
It's gonna be August and September's gonna be pretty busy. October ain't gonna be far behind it.
And then we're gonna have 2 races in October now.
Yeah, 2 races in October.
Palmetto kind of got bumped back because we wanted it to be a flat track race, and we don't want to change the layout of the schedule out on these guys.
That's right.
Just like Mr. George was just asking about mud, because some of these guys we don't want to run them in the mud. They don't want to have too many mud races, so that's going to be a flat track race. So October 5th, we're going to Cobbtown for Heads Up. Which
is that Heads Up?
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. That's going to be, I think, Cody's only race of the year, I believe. He was supposed to have a couple. I was wondering if you were shutting down when your microphone cut off.
Yeah, it cuts off. It ain't working. It's got a button. I must have hit it. Hit that button. It there in that Cobbtown race. That's like a heads up. That's just 2 passes fast to pass. There ain't no shootout or nothing, is it?
No, yeah, it's a heads up. It's a truck versus truck at Cobbtown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a shootout. Single elimination, all classes.
Okay, well, I got you.
I say all classes, but the horseshoe class and the V-Trade class are not making the trip with us since they stayed in South Carolina. Which
That's gonna be another.
we want to hear some input from our horseshoe and V-Trade guys. Do y'all want to leave the state, or y'all just want to stay in the state? I know a lot of them are hollering to add fast tracks.
Got to start looking at what's going on.
That's right. We got
And some races going around.
Yeah, what we're doing next year, which obviously all of our family tracks will be involved next year. But
there's old ball peen tuning in.
Figure out when we're going where and what we're doing,
Yep. We got our guardrail and stuff. We're gonna add our 100-foot from Mr. George and them, get some MRA trucks down here.
Awesome.
So
awesome.
Been working on that a little bit, got that pulled out. It's gonna mess with our parking a little bit, but we'll figure that out as it comes.
Yep. Have to figure out how
the Herlong crew is watching. Y'all boys doing good. We're doing good, man.
Staying cool.
Yep.
Trying. I don't
know. Got any bites on that truck? Got any bites on that truck yet, man? Got it sold yet?
Ricky Hartsoe needs to write a check, grab that thing.
Go get it, Ricky.
He keeps wanting a good one.
It'll be turnkey.
Yep. Big block.
Oh, he says sold. Where'd it go? Who sold it? Who bought it? Where'd it go? You go spill the beans? You can't spill the beans.
Where'd it go? We gonna see it? We racing against it? What's the deal?
So I guess the ball peen is out.
The ball peen is out.
Oh, he's gonna drive a pop.
We still got the big dog. We still got the hammer. Right.
The hammer is back in action soon. I'll let them tell y'all. Uh-oh. It's one of them deals.
Them.
Tell it. Whoever bought it, tell them to stay away from that small block class.
Come on.
Just kidding. Shots fired.
I
can't talk trash to him anymore. He's sold out. I gotta get some shots in before he leaves us.
Yeah, I know, man. Dang. He said he'll still be around with the hammer. They'll be turning that thing up.
Yeah. I trust it's gonna be quick too.
That's what I hear.
It's gonna be quick if they can. Yeah, it's gonna be quick.
That's another dirt dauber truck, isn't it? He just sold a dirt dauber truck. That's another. There's a bunch of them things.
Yeah, everywhere, bro.
Like flies, huh?
It's hard to get rid of them or get from around them.
I know. Dang.
Them dirt dauber trucks is hard to outrun.
Them dirt dauber trucks don't work in the mud either. That's what I heard. I heard they don't like mud.
I seen a couple of them run pretty good in mud.
I bet David's will run pretty good in the mud too. We hadn't seen it much in the mud.
Man said he got $22 toward the new Mopar power plant he blowed up Saturday night.
Ooh.
Y'all need to start your GoFundMe page, Mr. Mark.
No, you better start an OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, yeah. I don't know if he'll be all right with that. He might not. That might not work out too good for him. I told him to put a Chevrolet motor in that thing and run.
Oh man.
I don't think he's no Ford fan. So they ain't putting no Ford in it, so you ought to be all right.
Yeah, better not.
Huh. We got too many Ford. We need some more Chevrolets.
That's right.
I'm trying to figure out who bought the S10 now.
Yeah,
I'm about to make some phone calls.
Is it coming to play? BG's gonna be
doing. Give me the first letter, David. Give me the first letter. What's the first letter of the name start with? Can I buy a vowel?
We do like Hangman.
Look, he didn't text you right now.
I see it here. It's probably not Ricky, because Ricky just says, "Who got David Hewlett's truck?"
Well, it ain't Ricky.
It wasn't Ricky. Ricky didn't get it fast enough. That's why I told Ricky, when you get them deals, you got to get them. You better
get on it.
Got to get it.
I had somebody trying to buy my motor the other day. Not Ricky.
Buy your motor?
Yep.
They seen the ape run and they wanted it.
I should have sold it. I didn't give him a price. I said, man, we'd be slower then.
Yeah. Sometimes that setup means more than the motor, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Some of them,
It still got it. You gotta
have a good motor, but
yeah, you gotta have some horsepower.
You don't have that setup. That's one thing.
I think you can do it.
We're underpowered, I believe. Right?
I'm way underpowered.
Shoot, you got a big old motor.
Yeah, that's what everybody tells me, but I'm underpowered from what I'm racing against. I
Well, they
promise you.
call BT's got one of them big cubic inch small blocks, right? That's the new phrase, and big cubic inch.
No, it ain't big as it could be, but
They get pretty big nowadays,
you can
don't
get them big.
they? They
You
get
got
real
big
expensive
pocketbooks.
when they get big, though.
You get
Shoot.
big pocketbooks. It's
Yep.
but like I say, I'm out horsepower a lot, but our setup works good.
David says it's not Ricky, but he does believe it's a series driver.
What kind of truck they pulling it with? All right, who bought the daggone the ball peen?
Gotta know. What's Proud Boy called nowadays, right? They're not gonna paint it pink, are they, David? Call it Honey Bun too.
Honey Bun too. Oh, I don't know.
You never
I
know.
didn't think about them. She's got to fix her truck. She got to fix Chandler's trucks. Well, I don't know. I hope
Hey,
not.
sometimes you crash them forwards. You just what do they do? They step away.
That'd have been a good truck for them to buy if they want
it. A step away.
Yeah, I think they like to turn a little too much for that truck. I don't know that truck will turn too great.
Yeah, I don't know. A couple modifications. That's what we got to figure out if Cheese Puff will turn or not. I think it'll turn.
I'm ready to see it. Man, it turns all the time. You turn at Patrick's, come out the hole, it'll turn. Shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It'll turn. Now you turn it might be a different story. I know I can't. I done figured out that drifting now. Y'all in trouble. 1-2 beater car races is on now, Jack.
If the mud trucks were front wheel drive, y'all be in trouble.
Yep. Y'all in trouble. We're gonna try it. When's the next horseshoe race we'll be at? Matt, what's Matt in them horseshoe
I'm sure
races
Matt's
too,
running a horseshoe. So that's beginning of August. I know
they run this Friday night.
Yeah.
Friday night and Saturday night tuned in.
I believe they're probably gonna run the street trucks, I believe is what he said Friday night, and side by sides. I'm not sure what else. We'll have Matt and Dave on here before then. Maybe next week, because we'll start to have races stacking up. We know we want to get Scotty and the Godfather on here, and we'll probably do the actual week that we're going.
Yeah, we'll get them on here and get some. Everybody's tired of just me and you talking to each other.
I know. We need some guests.
I can't think about it till the day of, and it's too late.
It happens, man. Everybody's busy. It's hot.
Yep. I did get my pool up though, Red. So if you want to come on swimming, come on down.
That's
ready to go, baby.
Well, hey, who's going to the drag boat race this weekend? Any of y'all going up to Lake Murray, I guess, for the drag boat race?
I'm going to Conway to work on my Chevrolet pickup truck. That's why I'm going.
You got your driver?
Then put me a little suspension deal on it and stuff.
There you go. You going to see Cody? Is that where you going?
Yes, sir.
Heck yeah. Yep. You go see the Hustler guys.
Go hang out for a little while, see what's going on.
There you go.
Might be a little warmer. Might be a little cooler up there. That's a little more northern than me.
I don't know. I guess it's more on the coast too.
Yeah, it's more on the coast.
It's hot in the middle of the state. Whoa. God, I was looking at the news report earlier. I think it was 15 degrees hotter where you are.
It's hot, Bo.
It's like 97 or something there, right?
Yeah, I ran the crane all day today, and the crane does not have the air conditioning working in it.
Oh, no.
And all that glass, brother, oh, my God, it's hot now.
Yep.
No breeze. I like to freaking passed out monkey in that damn thing. It's so hot. But it is what it is.
Yep. It's that time of year, right?
Yep. So I guess we'll see everybody at Blue Dew.
Yeah, well,
this weekend.
We'll probably see everybody at Matt's.
Thunder Alley's next weekend. That's next.
So probably next time y'all see us, we'll have Matt and Dave with us.
We'll get them on here.
That's right. So let me go ahead and we'll thank our tracks and sponsors for everything they do, because as everybody knows, without these tracks letting us run and these sponsors supporting us, none of this would be possible.
Yes, sir.
Orangeburg Mud Bog, Twitty's Mud Bog, Thunder Alley Mudplex, Branchville Mud Bog, Little Dew Mud Bog, Tyndall Farms Mud Bog, Palmetto Mudway, and Southern Thunder Mud Track. Y'all are the home of the Southeast DOT series, and we thank you for all your support. And also, without all these fine sponsors right here, we couldn't get it done. Mixing Construction, Redline Kart Sales, Hustler Racing, McCarran Heat and Air, Spare Parts Racing, Tool Brothers Incorporated, Coke Renovations, Shaky Jordan Motorsports, Hares Repair Service, Holy City Proud Boys, Godfather Racing, Triple Threat Racing Engines, and our man, Johnny Martin Well Drilling. We thank all y'all for everything and your continued support of the series.
Yes, sir. Keep us going.
Yeah, man. And we will see y'all all next Wednesday, probably with Matt and Dave for a Thunder Alley report, right?
Yep. Same time, same place. All right.
Yep.
We'll
Y'all
see
have a
y'all
good
next
night.
week. Have a good week.